So next, let's look at actions we can carry out against the users we've loaded in this, this service manager view. Okay, so there are two types of actions you can carry out: quick actions and custom actions. So let's look at each separately. So if I double click on this default view here to show Office 365 users, that'll show a list of users that are in my tenant. Now, if I right click on a user, for example, Alex, here, and go down to quick actions, I can make any of these quick actions on the user. For example, remove them from a group or reset their password. Equally, I can contact the user, and that will create an email to that user where I can message them. So I can carry out quick actions on individual users or on multiple groups of users like this. So we could reset the passwords for all of those users. Now, custom actions are slightly different. So again, if I go with Alex, right click and choose custom actions, I've got the option here to create a new custom action. I can create a new custom action by combining any of these actions that are available to me on the left here. So for example, for the user, I could provision their OneDrive and also grant them access to a SharePoint site. So when I've added grant access, you see sites and groups are currently showing up there in red. So I need to click on sites and then add a site. So I'm going to add the site here, Meta1. And click add. And the group is the permission group you want them to be part of. So if I click on groups and enter the group designers and click to check that that group exists, it's happy with that. Okay, so when I run this custom action, the user's OneDrive will be provisioned and they'll be granted designer access to the Meta1 site. So I give it a name. Let's call it OneDrive and Meta1. There we go, and click finish. So now that custom action will be available to me when I right click on a user. For example, Christine, I can go to custom actions, OneDrive and Meta1 access. It says you're going to, this action is about to be run against a selected user. Do you want to continue? I can click on OK. And then that will provision Christine's OneDrive and give her designer access to the Meta1 site. And as before, I can run that action on a single user or multiple users if that's required. So that's how to run quick actions and also how to create and use custom actions.